Hello to Friday Live feature, double digit number 10, to say hello to all. Hi, Deb. Great to see you, hear from you. And we are looking at spring, a nice spring, a nice transition. I've got a couple of bees. I could tell you a little bit about the joys of taxes, and we can debate on whether the foreigner doesn't understand the system here or whether they screwed it up. I have my opinion. The solution, however, approaches Sunday, so I'm more cheerful about that than I was, say, 2 days ago. Thanks to Benny and to Ricard and to Richard for helping me all the way on that. Now, let's see, other little grumpies. Let's see, there was something else that I could have grumped about, and I was thinking all about it a couple of days ago, and the good news is that I can't remember. Because, let's see, yesterday, the kids were off school. They're off school today as well. And so we had the whole family, and we trooped out to Skogen, which is a pretty extensive woods here. And it's very heavily used. It's very much kind of your low effort family just gets away from the house, grabs a few hot dogs because there's grills set up in places. And Cecilia and I had discovered a really nice place in it that after 3 years of tramping around in it, we just hadn't happened to discover before. It's got a little fitness concourse, and it's all rocks and cliffs and stuff like that too. And it's just right for kids to scamper all over. There's some swings to swing on and stuff like that. And we had said, wow, we have got to get the kids out here for lunch. Perfect day for it. We made sandwiches, we bought some drinks for them, and cruised out there. And it was for three kind of cranky kids who have been insisting on locking themselves to screens through the winter and through the onset of COVID-19, and really have been kind of hard to, drag out to things. It was just like really nice. They were all like, we should do this all the time. And, I'm kind of doing the parenting. Oh, yeah, what a great idea. I'm thinking to myself, I've been saying that for a few days now, a few months now. But anyway, so that was just nice to actually have this actual, happy family outing, kids chomping on their sandwiches and pointing at everything and, swinging on the swings and, being the way you think siblings are supposed to be. And that was a lot of fun. Today was actually kind of similar as well. Annika and I went for a cycle ride around. It was pretty hefty, actually. 12-year-old kid had to really kind of bust it out. And I love my bike. Let me tell you about my bike. It's just like all the other bicycles you will see around Norrköping. It's kind of, I don't know if they even call it a Norrköping cycle. It's probably is all over Sweden, but I think it is really characteristic right here. It is, I don't know if I'll find a picture to put in the comments or something, but it is really just a solid utility around the town bicycle. It's like a tugboat, right? There's 3 speeds, and it determines how often you pedal, but it's kind of going to go the same speed, on each one, on the proper incline, in the proper gear. It kind of goes one speed. And it's, really durable, really easy to lock, really easy to, to deal with. It's a little supernatural. This is standard. I just never encountered it. Maybe all the cyclists know this, and I'm just like, 20 years behind or something. But you know how you have to pedal to change gears, at least on all the bikes I ever had? You don't. You can change the gear, while you're just standing still. You can change it while you're pedaling. The bike doesn't care. I remember when the guy at the store showed me that, and I was like, you can't touch that unless you're pedaling. So, oh, it's fine. It's like, no, it's not. It's like, I'm still kind of, feel nervous if the bike's not moving and I'm not pedaling when I change, but I'm getting over it. I just hope I don't, ride on other kind of bikes sometime and just change up the gear while it's standing still and gum up the works, forever. Well, anyway, so that's that. Except that as I'm pedaling around and up the hills and down the hills and around the mountains and on overpasses and all this kind of stuff, and then I come back, I was thinking to myself, wow, for somebody who's really fell out of exercising this last winter, and I mean bad, no, not good, people, not good for you to do this. And I was, kind of dreading getting back on anything, mobile, or me being mobile. And I felt really good riding around. I'm feeling, all happy breathing and happy cycling. And my legs are like, harder, more, go. I'm kind of feeling a little unleashed. And so I'm proud of myself. I'm like, oh yeah, middle-aged man. He's still got it. Awesome. I get home and I'm swinging off the bike and I'm like, oh, this is great. I'm going to go out tomorrow and pump it around town some more. And then I'm kind of like, except for these incredible rubber legs I suddenly seem to have. So who knows what's going to happen when I wake up tomorrow morning? It could be a full-scale rebellion at that point, but I hope not. I hope I'll be able to, enjoy the next round. So that's all touchy-feely and nice, and we could talk about the grilling and all the rest of it. All of the woes are as they are. But the bed sheets are blowing on the line out back, and the kids are, had an outing and today as well. And I have to say, things are good for the Mo. Now, what else fascinating could I talk about? Be impressive, give you value added. I'm not really up for that right now. I think this is going to be my little spring break. Chill out. Thank you to all. Good you're here. Kind of feel good moment. And I hope that you feel the same. And I will look forward to any and all chit chat. Raise an issue if you want to, though. Like get in there and get in a comment, raise an issue and say, you could have complained about this. You could have talked about that. I could have learned about that. What do you got for me? Go ahead. I'm real interested. Take care.